Back here again with Scott Hudson, the Vice President of Beacon Credit Union, here to talk a little bit more about something that applies to just about everybody, and that's car loans. And car loans, certainly something that you guys do at Beacon that fits in beautifully with your motto, banking for everyone, because virtually everyone drives, Scott. And if you drive, you need to have a car. If you need to have a car, you probably have to pay for it. And in this day and age, most people are taking out car loans. So finding the right car loan, and there are lots of different options out there, finding the right one for each person and each individual situation is critical.
Oh, yeah. And, I can't speak for everybody else, but as a consumer, and I've made a few car purchases myself, I think everyone likes a little inside information, feeling like maybe they're getting something, a little knowledge that will help them out. We're one of the largest auto lenders in the area. We do hundreds every month. And so a couple of the things that we know that we help people with are maybe not something you would normally think of. I'll give you a good example. I know this is going to sound a little strange coming from a financial institution, but you know that most people purchase their cars and do their loan at the dealer. Actually, 4 out of 5 of your auto loans are done at the dealer, and not at a credit union or a bank. And most good dealerships, and I'd say most of the dealerships we have in this area, have relationships with all the major lenders. And a strong relationship that you have with a lender can really pay you big dividends when you go to negotiate with a dealership.
How?
Well, let's say I were purchasing a vehicle today, and I went into one of the local dealers, and I was looking for a truck or car, and I explained to them that I've been thinking about this for a while, and that I spoke to my institution. Let's say you're a member of Beacon Credit Union. Well, the financial person at that dealership is going to automatically, they're going to know us because we're working with them all the time. We're like I said, we're doing hundreds of deals throughout the area. And so they're going to know right away that you're serious, for one, because you've taken the time to talk to your financial institution. And number two, they're immediately going to know that you are a certain type of buyer. And usually if you're a person who's done some type of research, particularly if you're doing research with Beacon Credit Union, they know that price is a really big thing, that you're probably rate sensitive, you're going to be paying attention to that, and that you're also looking for somebody who's going to work with you. But I'm going to tell you, just using the knowledge right now that, or that little bit of leverage when you go in to that dealership is going to immediately sort of jump you a couple steps ahead in the process.
One of the other key things is, in addition to kind of having an idea what the interest rates are, what the payment would be, having all that information that you just talked about, got to know your credit score too, right?
Oh, credit score is real critical. I think it's wise for anybody, especially when you're getting ready to buy a car, but all the time to know where you stand on your credit score, because most of the lending decisions are based around your scores. And knowing that in advance gives you a little bit of power too, by saying that, okay, I know I ain't going to qualify. Maybe you're a B grade, and that could be, depending on the financial institution, could vary a little bit. But when you go into the dealership, then you're going to know that you're going to be sort of in that certain tier that they won't be able to mislead you. And knowledge is power. And then once again, expressing that knowledge to the dealership tells that dealership, it's that signal that I'm serious, I know what I'm doing, and let's get down to buying a car.
More information is always good, and just a brief meeting with your banker or your
we call them member service representatives.
Member service
sort of fancy term for basically a Beacon Credit Union representative.
All right,
but a service representative will talk about these things to you. We're once again, say it again. We're a big auto lender in the area, so car loans are sort of our bread and butter. We really know how to help folks that way.
So just having the information, being armed with the information, after you get it from your member service representative or the person that you're using to help you with your banking. That information alone is going to probably help you send a message to the person that you're buying a car from, the dealer, that, hey, I'm serious, and is going to wind up helping out in the long run.
Absolutely.
Scott Hudson with just another tip. He's vice president at Beacon Credit Union. And for more answers about your everyday financial questions, you can drop by a convenient Beacon Credit Union branch and talk with one of their service representatives, or give them a call at 800-868-6655. You can also visit them on the web at mybcu.org.